So this is what they've got in store. What's catching me out is this one. So in the first vlog, we set out the ground rules. So no overspending, no impulse buys, and very selective with what we buy. As it's the second week in the second video, actually before I continue, wait to the end, I'll link that first video for you. So as it's the second week, we're going to go to Smyths, have a look, see what's there. If there's a Penta or a Sol Ruca, I may be tempted to break the rules. We won't know until we get there. So let's get to Smyths toy shop and see what they've got. So we've made it to Smyths. That was horrific for traffic. Let's see what they've got in store. If they've got a Sol Ruca or Penta, we may be tempted to buy one. We'll see what they've got. So this is what they've got in store. What's catching my eye is this one here. I don't know where to get that one or not, but they haven't really stocked up on much. They've got some good Funkos though. Chad Gable's probably going to be a popular one with his recent return. Lots of Stephanie back here. Not really in terms of an update. I thought they sorted out the Cactus Jack, but Chelsea Green kind of was hiding that one. So maybe someone's saving that for later. I don't know. But I'm tempted to get the Rock one because it's the greatest hits. I might get that one, to be fair. I know it's Penta, Sol Ruca, but I'm not even got a Drew McIntyre as well. I'm tempted to get a Drew McIntyre. Oh, they've got a main event basic Rey Mysterio as well. Tempting. So back at the car, and that was hard work. That was so hard to walk away from not buying that Rock model, the greatest hits Rock model. And I also picked up a Cody Rhodes. I think that was also, was it 125, I believe? I think that was also greatest hits as well. And I also saw a Rhea Ripley greatest hits as well, which I figured it was just stacking up the temptation. But I avoided it. I stuck to my rules. There was no Penta, there was no Sol Ruca. But my question for you for this is, what figure do you want them to bring out this year? What dream figure do you want them to bring out this year? For me, I'm desperate for a Danhausen. I would love to see a Danhausen. So I'm going to drive home and talk about what I'm looking for next time. So I'm back in the house, and as you can see, there is no addition to the collection, even though I was about this close to buying the Rock. So it's not a very long video, if I'm honest with you, because I figured if I went in there and there was more to look at, I think it would have been a slightly bit longer. But I think what I'm going to do next time is, if it's a weekend, I might double up and go for Friday and a Saturday, or Friday and Sunday, and go to not just Smyths in Wallsend, but drive to the Metro Centre in Newcastle, and then eventually go to Superpower Toys, see what they've got as well. But other than the cards and the Funko Pops and the little collection I've got here so far, pretty vague. But I am going to keep my eyes open for a Penta and Sol Ruca. I did pre-order, I think it's a WrestleMania 41 Jey Uso. I'll correct myself if I've got it wrong. I'll put a picture of it here. I've pre-ordered that from Superpower Toys. I'm not Jey Uso's biggest fan, but the figure looked incredible, and I was a sucker for the box. I've also seen Cody Rhodes Ultimate Edition, and it's in a black box, like a black matte box. Oh, it just looks incredible. So I might look to get that if it's available on a pre-order as well. For ideas for the videos, I've got a couple of things I want to work on. I think there's a top 5 figures I want like now or yesterday that I'm working on. And I'm going to do more shorts, hopefully with the stuff I filmed I can do more shorts. But if you've got this far, a like and a subscribe would be fantastic. Hopefully next time we'll be more successful.
24 hours later.
Oops.